Sudan on edge Friday, sounds of gunfire and explosions rumbling, despite an agreement from the country's army and a rival paramilitary group to extend their ceasefire by 72 hours. The race to airlift foreigners from the conflict zone pressing on for another day. But the power struggle between the country's two warring factions that erupted 2 weeks ago is threatening those efforts. Canada's Defence Minister Anita Anand underlining the dangers in Sudan, mentioning reports out of Turkey that say a Turkish military evacuation plane was shot at an airport outside of Khartoum, Sudan's capital. Turkey's defense ministry is reportedly blaming Sudan's paramilitary rapid support forces for the gunfire. The group denies the allegation. The threat on the ground playing a role in the cancellation of a planned Canadian evacuation flight from Sudan Friday morning. That's according to Canadian officials. A second flight was called off due to a mechanical issue. About 300 Canadians have already been flown to safe third countries, including with the help of allies. More flights are planned to help bring remaining Canadians to safety. As for the truce between the two rival groups,
the parties agreed to extend the current ceasefire for an additional 72 hours.
Several hundred Americans have fled Sudan so far, the U.S. State Department revealing Friday, adding that more evacuations depend on the fragile halt to fighting.
Reduction in violence will allow and continue to allow for the conditions to persist that are allowing operations to take place that are getting American citizens to safety, that are getting our allies and partners to safety, and the personnel and citizens of our allies and partners to safety as well.
Hundreds of people have been killed in the violence so far, and it's only deepening a humanitarian crisis in the Northeast African nation. For everyday citizens, they're just caught in the middle of this fighting, and thousands have already fled the country. Many are heading to Egypt. That country's foreign ministry said Thursday that Egypt has taken in a total of 16,000 people, including this man, who says it was a miracle that he arrived safely after a dangerous journey he says was not suitable for humans, not even animals. Melissa Duggan, City News.